Elena Drake had always dreamed of being married. She just never imagined it would look like this. Logan Bennett didn't even kiss her on their wedding day. Not properly. Just a cold brush of his lips on her cheek.
Sign them. Hurry up.
As lifeless as the contract they'd both silently signed hours earlier.
Smile.
She wore white. She smiled for photos. She had hoped their marriage would be the beginning of a different life than the one she'd been born into. But by the time they reached their home, the illusion cracked.
This is your room. My room's down the hall. If you need anything, call the butler.
Not exactly how she imagined the night of her wedding would be. It was her wedding night, and she was spending it alone. Their nights together were short, transactional. Logan barely looked at her while he was inside her. As soon as he was done, he showered, expecting her to be gone by the time he returned. She wanted love, and that wasn't part of the schedule. She felt like an animal used for breeding. 2 months later, she waited anxiously for a miracle. She got it. She was pregnant.
Call me back. Important.
She didn't hear from him until he returned home that evening.
I'm pregnant.
Good. No need to see each other tonight then.
A month later, she lost that derby. Alone. Her cries echoing through the cold, empty walls.
Logan Bennett's on.
I need to speak with Logan. It's his wife.
Mr. Bennett is in a meeting with Miss Monroe and can't be disturbed.
Who's Miss Monroe? Tell him it's an emergency. It's about the baby.
He never called back. A few months later, Elena was pregnant again. And then she lost that child too. And when it happened a third time, the ocean of grief that filled her was so large, she thought she'd burst.
You were supposed to be the perfect choice, hand-selected by my grandfather. But you can't seem to do the one thing you were brought here to do. What kind of woman are you?
The fourth time Elena got pregnant, it felt different. And suddenly, Logan changed. For the first time since their wedding, Elena let herself believe. She dared to hope. She even dared to love him. Until the pain started.
No, please. Not this time.
Infertile, stupid bitch. I don't love you. I love Ivy.
Elena looked up at Logan's cold, unwavering expression. The brutality of his timing sent a shiver down her spine.
Sign them. Now.
I plan to divorce you anyway.
She knew this smile. It was the same one she'd seen him use just before hostile takeovers.
I don't love you, Elena. I never did. I love Ivy.
Ivy? Your recovery nurse?
Not just my nurse. What? My girlfriend. Since before our wedding.
Logan straightened his tie, a nervous tell she'd noticed before but never mentioned.
She understands me, cares about me. Not just my money.
Coming from a man who married me for his grandfather's company.
Don't you dare speak to me like that!
He'd lied, humiliated, and betrayed her. But he had never hit her. The slap didn't just bruise her. It erased him.
You can't fight this, Elena. The prenup is airtight. Take the dignified exit. It's the only thing you have left. Sign them. Now!
Her signature was smooth, steady, even as her world crumbled. Logan gathered the papers, tucking them into his briefcase like he was collecting just another contract. He left without a word.
Am I dreaming? Did that just happen? Divorce in a hospital bed? This is not how my life was supposed to go.
Mrs. Bennett, how are you?
Miss Drake. It's Miss Drake now, doctor.
I see. Very well. Ms. Drake, I have great news for you. Your child's gonna be fine. It's just some first trimester bleeding. The pain will go away soon. I'll have the nurses prepare you for discharge.
Inside Elena, something shifted, rearranging itself into a harder shape.
Grayson. Logan and I are over. Tell Arthur to release the trust and have the penthouse ready by tonight.
She felt calm, controlled for the first time in a long time.
It's not like before. It's time to show him who I really am. This time, I'm taking care of you.
She smoothed her dress, an old habit from 1,000 charity galas and photo ops. But tonight, the fabric felt like armor. Something dangerous had settled in her eyes. Poor Logan. He'd been so busy playing corporate chess, he never noticed who was moving the pieces. Men like him never do. They're too focused on the queen to remember pawns can become queens too, given enough patience and the right position.
Take me, Holly, but circle Bennett Tower on the way. Baby's first lesson in patience. Revenge, like all good things, takes time.
Elena Drake was done playing nice. She was back, and this time she was playing for keeps. Elena looked out over the sprawling Drake estate she once called home. Perfectly manicured hedges, water features that made the Getty Villa look like a splash pad. The grounds were elegant, and they reeked of new money.
Thank God we kept her glam team on retainer.
Vivian, a woman made of more Botox than estrogen, had lived a hard life and was forced to make hard decisions.
Give Mommy a hug.
But like all rags to riches stories, after meeting the man of her dreams, she landed herself in a Bel Air paradise, where the hardest decision she ever had to make was still water or sparkling.
You look terrible, darling.
12 days away, and that's the first thing you have to admit to me.
She was starting to remember why she left her family in the first place.
I would have mentioned it at your wedding, but it seems my invite got lost in the mail. Along with your concealer and lip gloss, apparently.
Vivian was right. She was miserable. And it wasn't just her raging hormones.
Draped in fire within clothes. Always haze.
Tell Mommy what's wrong.
Something in Elena unraveled. The dam broke, and words poured out. The sham marriage, Logan's betrayal, the baby he believed was dead. When Elena finally fell silent, Vivian tilted her head, her expression one of practiced sympathy.
Sweetheart, men like Logan Bennett are a dime a dozen. The trick isn't finding one. It's about plucking the right one at the right time. And you have. about 12 weeks before that becomes infinitely more difficult.
Elena brushed a hand across her stomach, more aware of the ticking time bomb inside her than ever before. Before Logan Bennett stood Ivy Monroe, all bone and breath, a woman who had once saved his life and quietly rewrote it. And the ring? The same one he begrudgingly offered Elena 10 months earlier. Waste not, want not.
Yes, Logan, yeah.
Ivy was everything Elena wasn't. Adoring, uncomplicated, flawless. Even her tears of joy were perfect. Not a single streak of mascara marring her face. This was the moment he'd imagined for years, and yet something gnawed at him, distracted him, fought for his attention, when all he really wanted was to strip Ivy naked and make love to her right then and there.
To new beginnings.
Logan raised his champagne when suddenly his hand trembled. The tremor was a subtle but persistent reminder of the plane crash that had first brought Ivy into his life.
You're doing great.
So, I was thinking of a winter wedding. Maybe Vale or the Alps.
Either way, we have to get Kurt Von Dutch. He fixed Marion Higgins faster, but you didn't hear that from me.
Logan tried to smile, but it had been a long time since it meant anything.
Whatever you want, my love.
The ring. The one that wasn't meant for her. And there it was again, a pang of what? Guilt?
Puffing on the best asparagus. Take my sweet.
The divorce was always coming. This was freedom. So why did it still feel like something had gone wrong?
Oh, the paparazzi are here. I wonder how they knew you were here. Snap the camera, baby.
Continuing day.
Darling, are you crying? Ooh, stop that at once. She'll get wrinkles.
Surprising no one, Vivian had arrived with her crisis response team, armed with the ruthless clarity of a PR firm charging by the hour.
Elena, darling, listen carefully. Get her roots redone. We'll leak divorce rumors first, just a whisper. Then place you at key events. Galas, charity events, browse to. The right photographer, the right lighting, the right eligible men. By the time that little bundle starts to show, you'll be married to someone that'll make Logan Bennett look like a valet.
This was the world she thought she'd escaped. Buzzing voices, maneuvering hands, everyone in control but her. The weight of it pressed down on her chest until it felt like she couldn't breathe.
Enough!
Elena, this is not the time for theatrics.
I said enough!
She thought of Logan, in bed with Ivy, laughing about how easy it had all been to discard her. She thought of her mother, treating her life like a board game to be won at all costs. And then she thought of the baby growing inside her, the one thing in all this chaos that was hers.
This isn't your life, Mother. And I'm not going to spend it letting everybody else tell me what to do. We do this my way.
Vivian hesitated, finally seeing that the daughter who left 10 months ago wasn't the same one who'd returned. When morning came, it didn't feel like sunlight. It felt like a cue. The curtain rising on a new chapter. And her mother's bathroom became the stage.
Hello to all my single ladies out there. Let's get ready together and slay the day.
Elena went live on Shoutback, the hot social media platform that could turn strangers into stars overnight.
I call this look showing the Axel will visit. If I can follow from what
Her first shot across the bow. If it didn't land, her plan to take control of her life and get revenge on Logan could end before it even started. The comments poured in like gasoline. And caught fire just as fast.
So, what now?
Maggie Torres, the legendary publicist with a knack for turning scandal into stardom and nobodies into legends, stepped forward.
It's all about cracking the algorithm. And how do we do that? We create the perfect persona. Enigmatic heiress, really single, no mess, no mentions of Logan. You let the silence scream.
Elena didn't just believe the narrative. She wanted to star in it.
Let's get started.
Elena's shoutback feed transformed into a highlight reel of a woman thriving, unbothered, and untouchable. And while those were the stories the public ate up, the scenes they couldn't see depicted a woman being taken to task by her first trimester.
Elena, what? Game of Hearts wants to meet with you. The reality dating show? Apex Network wants to meet ASAP.
You're exactly what they're looking for. A gorgeous, mysterious divorcee with money and a score to settle.
Her plan was working. En route to Apex Network's gleaming offices, Elena reached for something real. Her younger brother, Grayson. He was grown when she left, but in her heart, he was still the boy who crawled into her bed during thunderstorms.
Remind me again why you lied to Logan about being broke? Basically ghosted us for a year?
How do you too, Gray?
We're so happy to have you. This is amazing. Biggest fans. Incredible. I'm so proud.
At Apex's glossy conference table, Gus Van Dam and Marty Fisher greeted Elena with slick, eager smiles. Part glam, part grift, all woolly.
Thrilled you're here. I mean, truly. Yeah, you're exactly what we want. Fresh face, a compelling arc, media traction. Indeed.
So, what were we thinking?
10 singles searching for love in the concrete jungles of Los Angeles. Elaborate dates, high drama, emotional eliminations. How many weeks before the pregnancy showed? Was this risk worth the reward?
So, who's running the show?
That's the best part. That would be Morgan Bennett's fiance, Ivy Monroe.
That won't be a problem, will it?
Why would it be a problem? I've never heard it.
That's a yes?
Breath of Cass! You're greenlit!
Woo!
Elena wasn't just joining the show. She was rewriting the script. Later that week, at Apex's upfronts, the network's glossy rollout of fall programming, the red carpet was rolled, the stars unleashed, and the cameras ready to devour. Including, of course, Logan Bennett and the host of their upcoming reality show, Ivy Monroe. With every pose, Ivy made sure to display the massive rock sitting on her ring finger, the ring that had once been meant for Elena. From her car, Elena watched a live stream of the event on her phone as her glam team fussed around her. She couldn't help but wonder, did it feel the same on Ivy's finger as it had on hers? In the back of the stretch limo, Elena refreshed her feed. Her newest shoutback post was already gathering steam. It reminded her that tonight wasn't about Logan. It wasn't about Ivy. It was about her.
So in love.
The crowd didn't gasp. Not quite, but something shifted. A ripple in the noise. A sudden hunger in the flashbulbs. They didn't know who she was. And knew they should. And just like that, Elena Drake turned a red carpet into a battlefield.
Is that who I think it is?
She didn't weigh. She didn't blame. But Logan got the message. The queen's back on the board.
Elena? On my show? What the hell does she think she's doing?
What the hell are you playing at, Elena? This little stunt with Ivy's show, it's not gonna work.
You'd have to be more specific. Which stunt?
Don't play dumb with me. You're using this show to dig your claws into my life. I won't let you drag Ivy into your chaos.
I'm not dragging anyone anywhere. If Ivy's getting pulled under, maybe. She's not as strong as I'm proud.
How much do you want?
It's your solution to everything, isn't it? You throw money and the problem goes away. Well, not this time, sweetheart.
Can walk around, designer gowns, but I know the truth. You're still that poor girl from the mountains. No petticoat, no power, a fraud in heelers, and I'm not afraid to say.
She couldn't help but laugh, remembering the humble backstory she'd concocted and fed to Logan when they first met. She didn't want her multi-million-dollar trust fund to sway how Logan felt for her. She wanted a life with her husband that was different from the one she'd been born into.
Damn idea about who I am now.
I'm warning you, Elena. Quit the show. Stop whatever game you're playing before you lose more than you bargained for.
You have no power over me, Logan. Not you, not your money, and certainly not your little caress. I'm going to do what I want, and if it makes you or your precious Ivy squirt, it's just fun.
You're unbelievable!
And you're predictable. If you'll excuse me, I have a show to star in.
Don't you dare walk away from me! What the hell, Elena? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
No. Actually, for the first time in a long time, I feel perfectly sane. Good as new.
Seconds later, his sports car peeled out of the lot, rage-riding shotgun. Ralphie and Tara, masterminds behind Game of Hearts' social media accounts, had caught every second of Elena and Logan's meltdown.
Did you get it, Ralphie? All of it?
Oh yeah, I did. This shit's gonna be gold.
Will Helena strike back? Find out in the next chapter, only on Pocket FM. Download now.